Morning, guys. So it's a beautiful long weekend we're having here. So it's for Victoria Day weekend for my Canadian friends and Memorial Day weekend for my American friends. So anyways, today I wanted to go over some of the basic fundamentals of Qigong and also martial arts training as well. It's very, very important to understand these principles. Okay, now before getting started, some people will view it as two separate things. You have the combative side and then you have the health building side here. Okay, they're actually one. Okay, don't separate them. If your positioning is good and your principles and all those elements are all good, all those energies are all good there, you will be more effective combatively and you will get the better health benefits. Okay, so let's just clear that up right away. All right, so a couple things now before we get going on these things. A couple things which is very, very important to go over, and this is sort of a continuation of the breathing video I did recently for seniors, is number one, probably the most important thing, make sure that you're rooted properly. You have to be rooted, okay, rooted like a tree, but still mobile. Okay, that sounds like a contradiction. All right, I know it does, but see, if you're rooted here and you're still mobile, because as you move, I keep that root. I can still move every time I step. I still have that root in the whole time. I never lose it. It's always there. Okay, so that's very, very important. Okay, being rooted yet mobile. Okay, number two, make sure your breathing is down properly. Okay, there's more information about that on my other video, but just remember, breathe in and out with the nose. All right, on this stuff. All right, for you definitely do not want to be breathing with the mouth. For one thing, you'll be wasting too much energy. You'll be leaking out energy. You will not be functioning at the proper efficiency, the proper energies, and also having your mouth hanging open. Guess what, right? Not the best thing to happen. Okay, all right. So make sure you breathe in. I mean, don't open your mouth or anything. Keep it shut. All right. So rooting, breathing, and next is body connection and body positioning. All right. So that's where these things come into play. All right. Resistance cables. Okay. Now some people like to use dumbbells for resistance. The problem with dumbbells is that there's too much downward energy. Your upward energy. Sorry, the weight is pulling you down, so you're using upward energy to keep it from falling. All right, not the correct kind of energy. What you want is forward energy. Forward energy. So that's where these come in handy, because I wrap it around here, and the resistance cables, you know, they go forward, right? And this is very good to establish that positioning, because if I'm here and my elbow is out, I can feel that right away. I can feel that there's energy leaking out. I can feel it right away. But if I lock in and have that elbow down, all right, and you can see my leg on the side here, you can see it. But if I do this, my forearm kind of goes into a straight line between my lower leg. It's one line. That's what we call the power line, all right? So as I step forward, I have a solid structure there, okay? So I'm not going to collapse so easy. If I'm out here, I can, you know, a lot of things can happen. But if I'm in that position here, okay, and hand in hand with positioning is also having both hands active, both hands alive. Okay, a lot of people just have this rear hand just kind of dead, or just kind of limp here. Okay, you want to have energy in both hands. This hand may be going. You may think this hand is passive, but there is energy going forward too, because at any moment, if I step forward, I might need to shoot that hand forward. If there's no life here, I won't be able to do that. All right? Or if I change angles, I might come here, and it might suddenly go over there. So if I have life here, this is already alive. I don't have to wake it up and go, uh-oh. It's already. I'm gonna come here. It's already starting. Here. I mean, that's just one example of what could happen, but here, so I'm rooted, I have that power line, still rooted there, see? It comes here, or whatever. I mean, each situation is different, but that's just an example of how you want to have everything connected. So you have your rooting, you have your breathing, you have your power line established, okay, elbow down, and in that power line, all right, and both hands alive, all right. Very, very important that you get these things down, all right. So if I'm doing a stationary drill, for example, this is something from the Bagua system. I might, this we call dragon scooping water, and here. But I'm not just doing that. I'm also pressing with my right hand too. See, a lot of it is just being mindful of your movements. See, I'm rooted. My legs are drilling into the ground. I'm breathing, and I'm connecting with both hands alive. Now I know there's a lot of things happening here, right? No, but the thing is that and it takes time to really get it all down, you know, because you know there's so much going on. You're rooting, you're breathing, your coordination of your hands, your power line, all those things, and that's why this stuff takes a long time to really get good at. Okay, but it's very important to understand these fundamentals, because I can tell you something. Okay, I've seen many so-called advanced people, and I don't care what color belt they're wearing around their waist. All right, if you don't have these fundamentals down, okay, I see people all the time who are, you know, they have a black belt on, a gold belt on, or whatever, and they're not rooted. The elbow positioning isn't there, or they give away their intentions. They pull back before they go forward. They pull back, or they, you know, both hands are, you know, and if any of these flaws are there, I don't care what color belt you have on, you are a beginner to me. All right, I do not recognize whatever belt you're wearing if I see that. All right, I need to see you move first, and then I'll say, oh, okay, this guy seems to know what he's doing, or not. All right, and it's just you know, it's really important to understand these fundamentals. Okay, you can do this stuff for 15, 20 years. If you don't get this stuff, you'll never be any good. All right, so get the stuff right away. Really focus on that. So once again, a review. Make sure you're rooted properly as you move. You have to be rooted all the time, or as you're standing still, you got to be rooted all the time. Okay, proper breathing, in and out with the nose, mouth closed. All right. Just understand your power line, your center line, your power line. All right, having that proper structure with the elbow down, you can move properly, and keeping both hands alive. You know, keeping both hands alive is probably one of the hardest things to get. You know, because people only focus on the hand which is out there. They forget about the rear hand. Okay, that rear hand has life too. That rear hand can save your life. All right, so make sure that you have energy in both hands. All right, it's easy to say that, but to do it takes a little more time. Okay, and the last thing is, of course, as with everything else, to be mindful of all your actions. Do every single rep like it's your first or last. Okay, be mindful of all your movements. All right, it's very, very important. Don't be daydreaming. All right, that's when you lose this stuff. You want every minute of your training to be maximum efficiency. Okay, and to get the most out of it. All right. So, anyways, hope this helps. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I'll see you on the other side. Okay.